Alrighty, Rhino Nation, here we are, Season 7. Finally, it's time to record some war recaps, and we actually had to buy the first week. Let's go ahead and just, I'm going to jump right into it. We're going to take a look at the announcement for all of the Lite clans, just because I haven't done an official announcement yet. So let's go ahead and pull that up. There we have it. So you can see we're listed on that left-hand side. We decided to apply for Lite this season, which is a breakdown of 312s, 911s, and 18 Town Hall 10s. So there's no Tier 1s this time. You can see there's quite a few clans in Lite. It's a popular division, and we had to buy the first week. And we had our first war this past weekend. I'm just now getting a chance to record it. I was busy, blah, 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 blah. You know how it goes. But let's go ahead and just check out and see what happened here. Perfect war by these guys. Congratulations to them. Dark Legion, French clan. That's my little French accent. Probably not very good. But they, I gotta hand it to them. They struggled at Town Hall 10. We actually did really well at Town Hall 10 and then struggled at the rest. And to be honest, this season, Town Hall 11, super important to get the job done there. And we were so close on three or four, I believe, and just couldn't do it. So let's take a look at our six-packers to start off. We had some six-packers in Town Hall 10. So we're going to move right on down here to, let's see, Fezzik. Well, let's see, Will, first of all, right here. Then you have Fezzik, Sarah, Stickman 73, Frank, and those were our six-packers. Quite a few. So good job to you guys, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of those attacks. We also had just 2 Town Hall 11 attacks that were 3 stars, so we're going to take a look at those. You can see all the 90s that happened on some of those 11s, which is painful, but you know, that's the way it goes. So we'll work at it and try to get better for next week, which our season we do like a spin on Thursdays. And the actual fighting or the war is on Friday and Saturday. So I personally like that. Works a little bit better for my schedule. A little selfish there, but that's the way it is. So let's go ahead and look at some of our six-packers. Congratulations to these guys. And all these guys, we're going to show all fresh hits. And they all attacked early. They got it done quick and put us in a good position for Town Hall 10. Like I said, we struggled a little bit to get things done on 11, but let's take a look at first Stickman, his attack on this one, and he is loving the double bolt dragon right now. Yeah, it's just gonna be how it is, isn't it? So he decides, basically the idea behind this is you bolt 2 ADs, and then you try to figure out, if you can, a way to get your queen to get another one of them, and you basically use your heroes to funnel the dragons in order to get a nice path. So he does look at the sweepers too sometimes, so you can see there's the sweeper positioning. I personally, when I do this one, I also look at where the queen is, as well as the expos, and let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit just so that we can get through our replays in a decent amount of time. You see he brings a hound. He also had those couple baby dragons to help funnel, and then he decides to go ahead and use that slammer over on the side to come over and make sure to get the Inferno and a couple other defenses. Of course, the slammer does not participate, does not like to go in there, so stays to the outside. And then he brings that haste so that he can get those Maxlins, and those Maxlins are just, they are nasty. And super handy to have in the slammer for this attack. You can see that some of those dragons are kind of getting sidetracked by the witches, which that is a good CC for the dragon attack, depending on how it gets pulled, because they can get sidetracked. It's happened to me several times where I'm trying to, finish the base, and then all the dragons go over to the skellies. So nice job on that stick, and great six-pack to you, buddy. Nice attack. I'm loving that attack too. Let's go ahead and move it on up. First First video of the season, having a little struggles there, but we'll get this down. Let's go ahead and check out Sarah. And SarahTheAwesome, love you girl, from Australia. And she's with our Alliance clan, Ham. I think she might be in a couple other clans too. She's crazy gal and an awesome attacker at many town hall levels. So let's see how she does this one. She decides to use miners, and actually when I looked at this one too, I thought, yeah, this could be a good miner base, because you can see she's gonna walk, get in there so that she can pull the CC and make sure that the queen takes care of the CC. Since this is a fresh hit, she needs to pull that CC and handle it. And then she's going to use the king down at the bottom. So we'll go ahead and speed this up a little bit again. ×2. No problem with the CC. Good job on the poison. King is going to do some damage there at the bottom, and here come all the miners. It's that narrow, basically like runway. It really is perfect for the miners, because they just have that little strip that they're gonna, worry about. I'm gonna zoom in here because you can see that she uses some hogs right there in the center to try to take down some of those defenses. Nicely done there. And bonus, lovely. Look at that little troll Tesla down at the bottom. Woo! So we gotta hope that everything gets handled there. She's got plenty of miners. The Teslas were over there on the corner, no problem handling that. The queen stays up the entire raid, so that really does the job, and she gets it done. So nice job to you, girl. Bringing in extra poison, and no need for that. So nice 3-star, and again, she's another one that did a 6-pack. So good job to you. Let's go ahead and back out and get to number 18, who is Will, another guy from Ham, a co-leader over there. And he comes in with the drag bat. So we saw earlier with Stick doing the bolt drag. I can't even remember the name of it. I think there is a new name for that. Dragon Storm, I think is what they're calling it. So he was doing the double bolt, and Will comes in with the drag bat. He's also using 2 baby dragons, so he's going to funnel once again. His key right here is he wants to at least get that 1 AD that's kind of snuck down in there. So he did a nice job using his king to make sure that he got out ahead so that the queen would go down there and pick up that AD. Here comes the dragons. Here they are. Baby dragon, of course, right before that to funnel a little bit, and he just goes ahead and uses another rage right at the beginning at the entry. That slammer is going to keep all those dragons, or the majority of those dragons, in, and then here comes the bat bomb. Rage, freeze, bats, right in the center where it all matters, and it just keeps everything going. They're traveling around the base. It's only single point there on the background, so they will take as much as they can out, and then here come the max loons. He even has 3 additional loons, and I think I was watching this one going, does he know he has 3 loons that he could put down at some point? There they come. Hello, loons. It's a nice job, Will. Good job with your 6-pack as well, buddy, with the drag bat. All right, we're going to go ahead and look at the last 3-star by Town Hall 10. This is Frankie. Frank kicking it. He's been loving this attack with the 4 healers, the Queen Charge Lalo. And, the 4 healers gets me a little bit scared. But he does it. He just makes sure that the point defenses are going to be okay. And you'll see he uses a bunch of rages. So he's got 3 rages for him. Uses the wizard over there on the side to go ahead and make sure that the queen stays to the left, and then I believe the king's coming in here at some point. Let's see if that happens. Yep, there he is, king coming in, and he leads with that Cocaloon, which you need to do. Sets those healers down under rage. He puts the wall breakers in to go ahead and break through the wall. Meanwhile, he added another wizard down there to help the king. Looking good so far, and there he goes with the other rage to make sure that he gets the queen, the enemy queen, down and still takes out a couple other things. And look at this. I love how he does this. He puts a haste down, adds 3 loons. A lot of times you panic, right? Because your healers are getting tagged by the AD. But he goes ahead and says, you know what? It's important to keep those healers alive, so I'm going to go ahead and use one of my hastes now. The queen's gonna get in trouble here with the hound, but no worries. He has still quite a few loons left, and he's already started minion on the town hall. So here it goes. Slammer coming in. A couple more loons. Here comes the hound. Another hound. More loons. Da-da-da-da-da. What else we got here? Haste! Yes! He's going in. Oh man, against the sweeper, who cares? As long as you have that slammer, look at it, still got some health left. So it is still going to do a job. And the queen, no, she survived. So that is key. She goes ahead and picks up more of those buildings down at the bottom. He puts down the rest of his cleanup. He kind of waited a little bit because he knew those Teslas were over there. Don't blame him on that one. Just goes ahead and puts in his wall breakers anyway, just to clean up the troop line. So nice job, Frank. Good job. And again, all of those were fresh hits. They were 6-packers. So good job to you guys. Let's go ahead and move up to our first Town Hall 11. Or, yeah, number 12. Sorry, my notes are scribbly. Bad handwriting. Very bad handwriting. So here's 2IC with his... this was a second hit. So this one was not a fresh hit. The first hit on this one, I believe, was a ground attack. So he decided to go ahead and come in with the clone. This is an attack definitely I need to start using. And we see a bunch of Lalo CCs or Baby Dragon, damage CCs. But a lot of times it's at least a hound to prevent that charge. And you can see he's going to come in here. He uses his Ice Golem to help kind of get him through this little hairy section here with both of his heroes. So again, he's a cleanup, so he knows a few of the things that are coming. But I like how he does this to make sure to get that queen down, to get as many things as he can. He's going to go over there, reach that AD. King's clearing out some stuff too. So here he comes with the E-clone. I'm sure it's coming. Come on. Good. Okay, he leads with another loon. You might as well save it. Oh, yes. And see, that was timed perfectly. Good job with that loon. The Coca Loon took it down. Slammer comes in. He's got an E-drag behind, and look at the value he got out of that. He goes ahead and freezes to make sure that he can get that Expo down, and then no problem with his clone rage. Here it comes. He's just doing some serious damage right here. And I like how he starts this early. I've seen a lot of people do the clone, and sometimes they kind of wait maybe a little bit too long for things to, for those dragons the E-drags to take out more, and it ends up that, you run out of time. So he did a nice job with this to go ahead and get the rest of his attack going. And let's see, do I see the warden yet? He's still down there. There he comes. He's trying to come in. So he's got some loons, and look at this. He's got 3 loons left and a fair amount of base, but he does it. Drops those 3 loons to make sure to take care of those outside, that outside Tesla, and comes in. Hello? Is he gonna get it? Oh, this was a scary one, if I remember right. It was really close. But nice job to you getting it done with a different plan after he saw what was there to go ahead and adjust that and get that one done. So let's finish it off with our fresh 3-star by Jodester. Jodester. Oh, man, this has been a rough first recap, but it will get better, I promise. So Jode, aka Jode, leader actually over at Ham, and she killed it. She's been doing FCs a ton. I've been seeing her in a couple different clans, just working these out, and she has got this drag bat down for Town Hall 11. She always uses those 2 E-drags, and you'll see why. She gets her nice little funnel started here with the heroes. They're coming in, and here come the E-drags in a minute. So she helps to funnel. I'm not sure if she pays attention to the sweepers. I need to ask her, kind of what she looks at. Of course, if you're doing drag bat, you really want to look and see where your infernos are and any splash damage, right? So whiz towers and infernos. So you see here, she's going to go ahead and start with her E-drags on the side. So she's coming in from that side because look where the sweepers are pointed. All right, we like so far. Me likey, looking pretty good. The E-drags taking down the sides. Probably could have used just, some dragons to do it, but, her comp works well because of this chaining that goes on. You can see that they are still... They have a bunch of health left. I mean, I'm not even going to try to say it in words because, again, right now, first recap, I'm struggling, people. I am struggling. But she goes ahead and sends in all the dragons, gets her rages down quick. So now you can see she's taking care of the Infernos, right? All she has to worry about are these 2 wizard towers here. And then after that, the bats are just going to go crazy. So she'll be setting down the bats here in a minute. There they come. She still has 2 freezes. Handy. Very good. And let's see where she's going to use them. We'll go ahead and speed it up just a little bit to get it going. Let's see how her timing is on the freeze. And freeze! Oh, nice timing. Good job. So it gets a little bit sketchy there, but she did an awesome job. I mean, she's a great attacker. I've been watching her FC with this attack, and she has it down. So good job. And this, I believe, was our first 3-star for Town Hall 11. So well done to you. And with that, I think that's it. I just wanted to show you a couple of attacks. You know, again, good job to our Town Hall 10s. Town Hall 11s, we'll work a little bit more, but it was just too much once they had, I don't know, I think 5 fresh Town Hall 11 hits that made it really tough for us to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. There were just too many. There were actually 6 fresh hits, which just leaves them too many opportunities for Town Hall 12 hits, and they killed it. So good job to you guys. We will collect ourselves and get ready for this next week. I appreciate you tuning in. Yes, I'm back. It's right. You're watching me once again with my little rough drum new Town Hall 11 attack, and we'll get some more recaps going here. Thanks again. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we will see you next week. Peace.